In this video, I'm looking at the Muse HiFi M3 dongle DAC. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So we've got a new dongle in the house. This is it, the M3. Let me tell you a bit about it. The price is $149. The same price as one of my favorite dongles, the X Duo Link 2 BAL, which we'll just put there for the moment. Awesome dual Cirrus Logic 43131 DAC chips in that one. That is the box. Inside, you actually get both USB Type-C and a lightning cable. This is, from memory, I think it's the only dongle DAC that I've seen that comes with a lightning cable in the box, apart from X Duo. X Duo does the best accessory bundles, full stop. But anyway, let's have a look at the device now. That's the M3. I'll tell you what's inside. You get an ES9838Q2M DAC chip, so it's a Sabre DAC chip, just a single one. But what's different about this is that it uses its own opamp or opamp, and that would be the ES9603Q opamp. Now you can see there are a couple of buttons. Well, there's one. It's a multifunction button on the device. Volume up, volume down via short press. If you hold the volume down button, it cycles through the 7 digital filters available, and if you hold down the button in the middle, that switches between regular mode and line out mode, or in other words, maximum volume. So you've got a little bit of hardware functionality built in. I like that. In addition, this little guy has got power off volume memory, so it will save the memory level that you had set last when it was used. On top of that, it's got a discrete volume control or independent volume controls, meaning you can change the volume here. It does not change the volume on your source, whether it be a phone or computer. That stays at 100%. You change the volume via the device, my preferred method. On the bottom here, 3.5mm single-ended and 4.4mm balanced headphone outputs. These cables are nice, by the way. Look at that. Nice and chunky. Silver and copper blend in there with a nice clear sheath on it. And just overall nice quality product. I will say, this little dongle here is pretty heavy. It's about 50 grams. It feels roughly double the weight of the Link 2 Balance there. There is a little LED that lights up for various reasons. I won't go into that. Read the bloody written review if you want to know what the light means. Anyway, let's talk about how it sounds. Now, I tried the M3 here with my usual testing gear for dongles. The Beyerdynamic DT990 Pro 250 ohm, they weren't really a problem for it. That's out of the single-ended, no less. So presumably you get more output power from the 4.4mm balanced output. However, I wasn't able to find any information whatsoever about the output power. I did send a message to Muse HiFi on Facebook, but as of yet have not gotten a reply. So I can't tell you the power output. However, I will say that from the single-ended output, it's got more than enough power for the 990 Pros here. And of course, in addition to those, I tested some IEMs as well. But let me tell you about how this sounds. It sounds more transparent compared to the slew of recent CS43131 DACs that I've tested recently, including the Link 2 Balance, the FIO K82, the DD HiFi one with the name I can never remember, T44C something or other, etc. This has got a really clean, pristine sound that brings out every minute detail, but it does so without adding any sharpness or sacrificing any musicality. Bass notes are tight and fast, But all of the sub-bass extension is there. Even with full-size headphones like these, the M3 delivers a full bass experience without reservation. I found the M3's mid-range to be exceptionally clear. It's especially good for acoustic guitars and orchestral strings, or orchestral music in general, paired with some clean IEMs like the Let Shower S12 planar IEM. Whew. The M3 is a delight for classical orchestral music. It creates a wide and airy soundstage with excellent spacing and separation. The treble is nice and precise and crisp. Leading edges of instruments are firm without compromising on rhythm or flow, so it doesn't sound too staccato or robotic. It sounds kind of analytical, however it's very precise. Upper harmonics are light and airy, yet they have a palpable density. There's a good sense of scale to the soundstage, particularly the width of the stage. The M3 does a great job of capturing the ambience of orchestral works in every detail. Even with a budget IEM like the Muse HiFi T3 Plus, this little dongle impresses with its grandeur and dynamics. So let's do a quick comparison now with the Link 2 BAL here. These two DACs are priced exactly the same at $149. Now the Link 2 BAL is a little bit smaller, as I said. It's about half the weight of the M3, but both have great build quality. This one's got nice 2D glass, I think that's what you call it. This one's just got the aluminium shell, but it looks and feels nice and premium. It's got nice heft to it. But maybe not ideal if you carry it around in a shirt pocket, but actually it didn't bother me at all, the weight of this. The Link 2 BAL sounds more grounded and robust. It sounds a little bit fuller, while the M3 is more delicate and precise. The Link 2 BAL delivers a warmer tone with softer notes, while the M3 has more contrast mixed with air. And I know that might sound a little bit contradictory, but you just have to trust me on that one. It's contrasty, but it's airy as well. The X-Duo's stage has more depth compared to the M3, which creates a wider space. The M3 creates a wider space, Imaging on both of these is similar, but subtly different in their presentation. The Link 2 BAL has better forward layering, whereas the M3 is more expansive in general and wider. So that is the Muse HiFi M3, and I like it. I wish it were a bit lighter, but that's not really a big issue. It's built beautifully. I love onboard volume controls. I like the choice of those 7 filters, and I like what I'm hearing in terms of sound as well. So it's a welcome newcomer in the crowded dongle DAC scene, and I think it is pretty good. Depending on your personal preference, what kind of sound you like, either of these is excellent. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, ParFam audiophile style. And if you are new to the channel and you want to see more content like this in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check the description for the link to the full written review, all my social media links, etc. My affiliate links, of course. And until next time, I'll see you later.